Did you know some people can sell inherited property in Florida without going through probate? Most families assume the court process is always required. In some cases, it's not. Let me show you how it works and find out if you qualify. Hi, I'm Carolynn Castillo, certified probate real estate specialist here in Florida. I help families every day with inherited properties, and one of the most common questions I get is, do I really have to go through probate to sell this house? The answer is not always. So let's walk through when it is required and when you might be able to avoid it entirely. Let's start with the good news. If the property is titled correctly while the owner is still living, it can often transfer to you automatically with no court process needed. I'm going to break down the 3 ways that this can happen. The number 1 way is a ladybird deed. This is also called an enhanced life estate. This allows someone to keep ownership of their home while they're alive, but it automatically transfers to the named person after death without probate. Number 2 way, a living trust. So if the home was placed in a revocable trust, the trust now owns the home, not the person. So when the person passes, the successor of the trustee can now sell the property. Number 3 is joint ownership with the right of survivorship. That means that you own the property with another person, and when that person passes away, it automatically transfers to the surviving owner. Now, all 3 of these will allow you to transfer an inherited property without going through probate or any legal requirements after someone passes away. Okay, so when is probate required? Now, if the property was solely in the name of the deceased with no trust, no deed, and no co-owner, then the probate is almost always required. So here's why. The title is legally frozen. Until the court appoints a personal representative through probate, no one has the authority to sell or transfer the decedent's property. Title companies will not allow the sale to close without official court documents granting legal authority, usually called letters of administration. So if you've inherited a property this way, don't worry, we can still help you sell it, but it does require going through probate first. So how do you avoid probate in the future? It all comes down to setting it up right with the documents while the owner is still living. So here's what you can do. Talk to an estate planning attorney about creating a ladybird deed, especially if the home is paid off or has significant equity. Consider transferring the property into a living trust so it bypasses probate and it stays private. If it's appropriate, consider adding a joint owner with the right of survivorship. This one you have to be careful with tax liabilities and implications, but all 3 of these options, the key is to plan ahead because someone passes away, it's too late to make these important changes. This is where having the right team makes all the difference. To do this right, you want to talk to an experienced estate planning attorney and ideally a probate savvy real estate professional like myself who can work with your title company and make sure all the paperwork supports your family's goals. Too often, families assume everything is in order and only to find out that the home has to go through a whole court process. Let's avoid that up front. If you're planning ahead or for a loved ones or you just recently inherited a property and you want to understand what your options are, I've created a free resource to help. It's called Avoid Probate Planning Worksheet, and it walks you through these exact strategies in a simple checklist format that you can use with your attorney and your family. So simply click the link below in the description and you can download it instantly. And if you'd like help reviewing your situation or even getting connected with a local estate attorney, visit probatepropertyangels.com to schedule a free 15-minute consultation. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss a video on probate, inheritance, real estate in Florida. I'm Carolynn Castillo, and I'm here to help you make your inheritance a blessing, not a burden.